run. But I will say, even though Zoltan C ended our streak, we did still have a good streak. We have a new personal best of 24. 24 in a row. So we're going to work towards that again. Ramses, you're playing Baldur's Gate 3. You'll have to tell me how good the game is. I've watched a little bit about it. I don't want to spoil it too much, so I haven't watched too much, but I do like to hear how much people are enjoying it, because I eventually want to play it. What's up, Asta Golem? Think we just removed Zoltans from FTL. That's the play. Well, since we got to start a new streak with Zoltan C ending our previous one, the rule is whatever ship kills our streak is the ship we start out with on the next streak. So, Zoltan C, we get to get some practicing here. Oh, hello there, General Kenobi. There we go. So Zoltan C ended our streak, so we got to restart Zoltan C again. We'll get Duck Dog Phil on here again, since he wanted to very specifically be a Zoltan C Zoltan. And we're gonna give another shot. Hopefully we can get this in an attempt or two today, so we can get a second run in today to start a real streak going here. Dibs on Zoltan on shields. All right, I'll try to remember that RPG. How'd the run with your ship yesterday go? It went pretty well, Bastel Golem. It was fun. It was a challenge because shields didn't work correctly, but we knew that going in. So let's go there. Let's go here. So this ship on Friday, the issue we had, I feel like we were doing pretty well. I was discussing with Mike Copley yesterday that he thought I should have gotten power earlier, rather than getting the burst laser 1 or 2 online. I honestly don't hate any of my decisions, except the one that killed us, which was, well, I don't hate it, but I chose to hack drones instead of weapons. If I had hacked weapons, I think we would have maybe survived that. Unarmed Potato RPGs already asked to be Shield Zoltan, and I have no Zoltan on Shields I'm not going to have a Zoltan on Shields for a while unless we get a bunch of free crews, so. Gotta rename the ship to prevent the curse. I don't know about that. What are we looking at here? I don't think that's a dive in 13, and if I get 4 nebulas, I should get 15. So 15, 14, 13. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this in 13. So I think I go through 3 nebulas and get this in 12. So 12, 11, 10, 9. If I get here in about 9, that should be good. Had a great first sector and run was looking good until it wasn't. Well, we died in Sector 3 when I was 2 scrap away from getting my next power to a ship that, if we had hacked weapons, we probably survived. So, right yesterday that Baldur's Gate 3 has about 700,000 simultaneous players on Steam. They already expected 100,000. Game is pretty hyped right now, yeah. I've heard pretty much nothing but good things about Baldur's Gate 3 and watched a little bit of it. I really want to play it eventually. Alright, let's see what we got here. I gotta focus up here. Okay, no borders. Okay. Alright, Beam Drone, I need you to hit a useful system, please. Good guy shields up in just in time. Good. Good. 1 weapon down. That's great. Okay. This guy's got value point and shields. Often the case with Zoltan C, when things go badly, they go very badly. I was at 27 health when we died too. 27 health. A beam drone 2 and a missile, man. Oh man, frickin' beam drone 2 and a missile. Alright, nice double reward to start the run. Rand's first yes. You played the early access for Baldur's Gate, so you already knew that it's pretty good. Heard the voice acting is very lackluster, but that's a good thing. Really? I've heard that the voice acting and everything was really good in the game. The narrator is very good. Choosing the 2 Pathfinder games. Okay. Maybe I would guess that maybe some characters are good and others are not as good or something. So what do we do first on this ship? Last time we did what, shield value and then second shield is what we did. Maybe I get power earlier this run than I did last time. Although I'll be honest, I was able to get hacking and a weapon upgrade, which felt really good on this last attempt on this ship. You'd question the choices of NPCs. Pretty subjective, those kind of things, yeah. You immediately get a female cleric of Shar. Okay. This guy looks like he has an offensive drone potentially. So you got boarding. The double reward. He does have an offensive drone. Jesus, really? The second my Zoltan shield goes down, he does an instant double attack, man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I need power right now. Okay. Come on, man. I need you to do something useful, drone. There we go. There we go. Yep. God damn it. Oh, this ship is such a pain in the arse. It's so terrible. I don't want to move to repair anything. I need my shields and my weapons and my drones. This is what I need. Come on, one more hit. Alright, we're good, we're good. Oh, this ship sucks so much. Alright, well there's shield value we can get. Back to 0. Did you do the same ship again after a loss? Yes, Trey Third. I guess you missed Friday. This ship killed us. This ship that I was dreading the entire, you know, last couple of streams was the one that got us. And it got us when I thought we had a good run. Feel like we were doing well, and then one single ship, man. This ship is just terrible. There's a reason it's one of the worst, probably 3 or 4 ships in the game. Aptly named Shadowheart. That must be a Baldur's Gate reference. Beat his head against the FTL Wall of Pain. Yes. You have a feeling we'll get a free hull beam in this run. Okay. That thing dodged our charge on like crazy. I willed it to be our killer. Yes, it's my own fault for being scared of it, I guess. Alright, shield value. 9 more, we can get second shield. It was a good streak. You've enjoyed following along. Thanks, Hazard. Well, we'll hopefully do it again because I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping till we get the cycle. I was talking about this yesterday with Mike as well. One of the main reasons I want to do this is not only because I want to be, you know, hit partner with the viewership we're getting, is I want to be one of the few people in the world who's completed the hard mode no pause cycle. And we were trying to count up yesterday how many people have done it, and we came up with, I think, 7. So, ooh, that's awesome. So that frees up this guy. We'll put him on engines. So that's great. So is it 7 people that we know of that have done the hard mode no pause cycle? We came up with Hollow, Dolphin Chemist, Necro Rebel, Britnoth, Rakagak, Scott 1Z Wilson, and Farb. Are those the 7 we know of? Pro Rebel has a list. Both no pause and in general. Is that what we know of? 7? 7? Okay, yeah. Okay, Zoltan C can smell the fear. Okay, current poll, which is the worst. Okay, at least we get her out of the way early this round. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the point of doing the ship that kills us. We get practice on it, and it gets it out of the way at the beginning of streak, even though it's not truly random. But yeah, Rock Pilot's really a nice pickup here. You've done it multiple times, but no videos, Duck Cruise. Yes, I know. Like so many people. Okay. The only people on that list of 7 that has no evidence, I think, is Britnoth, I think, because Britnoth doesn't stream or do any videos. But we pretty much believe Britnoth based on knowledge of the game. I think is true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that. Do the dude with the hats, Dapper Time, and the cats do it? Are you talking about Lethal Frag? I don't know, but I don't think so. I know he played a lot of hard mode no pause because I watched him a ton back in the day, but I don't think he ever did the full cycle. So far, folks deem Stealth B worse than Zoltan C. Understandable. All right, this guy is shieldless and running. That's funny. You call him the guy with hats, Dapper Time, and cats. You know all that about him. You just don't know his actual name. It's funny. Lethal Frag. I consider Lethal Frag the OG FTL streamer. I think he was the OG. Okay, we can get second shield now if that's what we want to do. If you go by knowledge, then Mike must have done it 10 times over. Well, Mike doesn't claim to have done it, though, because Mike has done other things, like shieldless runs with every ship and I think with pause cycles and stuff. You forgot Lethal Frag's name, yeah. I'm your OG FTL streamer? Aw, that's nice, Spectre. But I'm not the OG. Alright, let's go ahead and get the second shield. Is that what we want to do? I think so. I can make us safe in some fights when we have power, which would be at some points. Here's Crow's spreadsheet. Full cycle, this is on the tab called Cycle plus Streak. Cycle plus Streak. Cycle stats, Crow Revel wins. Cycle plus streaks. There we go. Okay. Cycle plus streaks. There's some names on here I don't recognize. Are these Hardbone no pause or is it the D? I don't quite understand that list. Rand is really good at role-playing Bunny in the headlights when he's playing FTL. That makes it enjoyable. Okay. Bunny in the headlights. This is all full cycles, whether with pause or without. So is there okay. Free intruders. Okay. They're in my O2? No, we're good. Okay. No pause streaks are the ones with asterisks. Ah, okay, okay. Who is world record Parma no pause? Oh, that's easy. That's Hollow Shadime. Okay. See if I can read this. Asterisks. I see no asterisks. I see pluses. Oh, there we go. Scott 1Z Wilson at 30, Farb at 29, Britnoff at 45, Neozar 122 plus. I guess that's with pause. Hollow Shadai at 124. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, with the cycle. Necrorebel 30, Rakigek 31, Dolphin Chemist 31. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, cool. What's up, Mower? Okay, back to your positions, and I didn't save those positions again. Jesus. Your... who did I have where? Huts. Bombfee, you have that. Okay, you go there. Okay, something like this. Save the positions. I think Hollow has more no-pause cycles as everyone else put together. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. You missed Neozar streams. Okay, so it costs 30 to get power. On this ship, once we get level 2 shields, I think we talked about this last time. Sleeping Dragon, you like to get saved for a store, right? I don't know that we're even gonna get a store this sector. How do I do this? I want 7, which means 2 more Nebula jumps. Well, that could to get this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I could get that one. I think I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going through 3 nebulas. Then it'll be 6, 7. Yeah. I think that's what we gotta do here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless we see a store there. I don't know what that is, Britnoff. You save for stores even before shields upgrade on Zoltan C. I watch FTL even saves without 2 shields because the ship's so crap. Rakigak top 31. The cycle curse is real. Curse, huh? Well, I'm safe. If this guy wasn't running, I'd be safe to train here if I could get power in my dodge and stuff. I'm frickin' running away, man. Frickin' running away. Damn it. Fuck. You shitty game. God damn you, FTL. God damn you. And then he dodges right as it's ready again. Is this guy running away because of shit? Pull the damn pilot, please. Pull the damn... Hit useful rooms, you crappy drone. I need one more room that's not piloting. Oh, or hit piloting, I guess. Jesus. I think this guy gets out. Because he's never... gonna stop preparing piloting. I hate this fucking game, man. I hate this stupid game. He shoots down my drone with his first shot, dodges my first ion. My goddamn drone won't shoot a third system that's not piloting to pull the damn pilot. Ugh, I hate this ship. This ship is just stupid. I would rather play Stealth B than this dumbass, unaimable offense ship, man. God damn it, I hate this ship so much. This ship is so weak and terrible. Rand, why are you so mad? Because that just cost me like 3 jumps. Losing that in a non-nebula, him running away, just cost me about 3 jumps. God damn it, I hate this ship so much. I think... yeah, I would just rather play Stealth B than this BS ridiculously weak, terrible ass ship. At least I can aim my offense, man. At least I can aim my damn offense when I play Stealth B. I just do not like ships where I have no control over what gets shot. Drone offense is just the worst, apart from artillery. Artillery and drones, the reason they're the worst is you can't choose what they hit. This ship does mental damage, it does, man. It's a nice pickup, though. It's quite an accomplishment. The devs made a ship with Zoltan shield that actually sucks. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Jesus. That cost me... that didn't just cost me 1 jump. Because it was a doubled fleet right before I went into 2 more nebulas to give me an extra jump, that cost me, I think, 3 jumps. Oh, God damn it. I hate this ship. What a rough start to the day, man. Quest marker next sector. Right. Well, I already almost have enough for hacking. Okay, so this is a safe fight with my 2 shields. So I can train dodges after we deal with borders. So what I'm going to do is move these guys over to shields. Not care about training anything else. This is a safe fight with 2 shields. I actually want him to get through my Zoltan shield so I can deal with the borders. I think. And of course, so now I dodge everything. You would cross-train literally everyone here, huh? I'm not training weapons because weapons requires... of course he's got a rock, dude. Weapons requires me having my crew in certain places because of power issues, so... I will train weapons, but not yet. I have to deal with the borders first. And this is going to be a pain in the ass, because I got to wait for a rock dude to be vented, which takes a frickin' year. We should also be able to crew kill this eventually. Just crew kill them after. It's so easy. Yeah. Alright, so he's going to board a second time. We kill that guy off if we can. Fuck, damn it. Didn't even realize that my power turned off because this stupid ship is a piece of crap. Yeah. Right. Because this stupid ship is a piece of crap. Yes, I know I wasn't safe, but I didn't see it until the damn shot came through. Okay, how do I do this? I move you to O2. This is how I train safely. So now when I run out of power, we're still safe. Okay, so now at level 1 engines, we train engines and piloting. And I guess we'll get shield training slowly. Alright, time to do this. This ship is so bad. I was hoping I'd have like some ridiculous OP start, like with a free flak or something, but no, FTL doesn't want to give me any good time free rides with this terrible weak ship. Bright side, this ship will be off the list for the rest of the streak, even if it takes a few tries, yes. The bright side. Good to see the salt is strong already. Great, I'm glad that's good for you, Bacon. Notice I don't take the opportunities to train repair. Train repair. Do you mean to allow boarders to kill systems on my ship? To train repair? Yeah, I don't do that because that can easily spiral out of control on no pause. FTL deems me unworthy of flak. I already are given a great gift of Saren Cobb. Out of the way, okay. How am I gonna train my weapons safely here? I'd have to do it slowly because of... I don't see a safe way to train my weapons without... I just have to do it slowly with power, I think, right? Who is my weapons guy? This guy. 2 weapons Zoltan. Two Zoltan and shields, 2 in weapons, 2 points of real power into shields. Do I have enough for that? But then I have no power, no 2. So I have to do it slowly with backup battery, refilling my O2 every other chime or whatever. I have nobody in there. Okay. Okay, so who's my weapon train guy? It's Bombfee here. Okay, so we do it this way, and we backup battery this. Okay. Alright, so we do it this way, but I don't do it with... I can't do it safely, and by safely I mean using the speed hack, because if I try to do it with speed hack... Okay, I guess what I'll do is I'll try to train this while doing the charge ion O2 kill strat, which is 3-1-3-1. Yeah, but I have to do it 3-1-3-1. Of course, I think I probably have to have max training to do that. We can't do it with speed hack because we will die from O2 loss. This way you may safer to train repair on free border events with no ship when you can kill all but one of the borders, use venting to move them around the ship. Yeah, I don't trust that. I don't trust my micro to not take hull damage. I don't trust myself to do that, Taptress. And I also don't know that I find it worth training repair that much. Maybe it is, but I just... It's gray behind my head, but I think O2 is gray, which means it's at least only level 102. New streak, new you. What's up, Mr. Keys? But yeah, I don't think I trust repair training, leading a live crew while microing him around, using venting strats. I don't know that I trust my micro enough for that. I'd have to practice that not on a shriek to trust in my ability to be able to do something like that. Sleeping Dragon, you've never done repair training once with borders and you play with pause. Sounds very, very tedious. This is coming from a guy who 2 crew kills over an hour and a half and 2 hours. What's up, Professor Leskinen? I know this is gonna be slow, but this ship is it's just so bad and we have to take every little thing we can do, so this is an O2 crew kill attempt, but it's more about weapon training than it is the actual O2 crew kill. Repair training sounds awful, yeah. Heard it's easier with mind control. Well, sure, if I had mind control, I could see you do it. You can have much more control over your crew, but even then, or over the enemy crew, even then, I don't know if I trust it. On no pause. How do you feel about dumping the rock into sensor so we can watch the picketing? Sure. Let's do that since engine training doesn't matter anymore since we've done with that. Good call. Okay, that's a triple hit. That's good. You repair train Mantis with small bomb breaking heal bay over and over. You are far more patient than me, although maybe you use speed hack to do that because that sounds really boring without speed hack. And it seems weird, but maybe on a stealth B that would, Mantis B that would be worth maybe. Dodges, man. You mean like having your crew mind controlled and breaking systems so you don't have to also... You can't mind control your own crew, Professor Leskinen. That doesn't work. What you're suggesting is not a mechanic that works in FTL. If you're saying mind control your own crew to do damage to your systems, that doesn't do anything. You mean have the enemy mind control, but not borders. Oh, you're saying if you find a safe fight with an enemy that has mind control. I mean, that's a very specific set of circumstances that I don't even know is very likely to happen because early ships don't often have mind control. But I guess maybe? I don't know. That's a very specific set of circumstances that I don't feel like I see very often. You're almost a flagship and you had 60 ammo and you didn't use speed hack. And you were that desperate to have a Mantis who could repair train? You must have been really low on crew to spend the time to do that. If you have a safe fight and an enemy with level 1 mind control, you can max train both combat and repair skill while moving to a system that has more than one level and letting enemy mind control over and over again. Okay. It sounds like a very specific set of circumstances. I guess I could kind of see that. Then on NGB can stick the engine weapons that go off and get shopping or whatever while they get mind controlled over and over. Okay. What's up, Amberzak? This pinkening is not happening, and our weapon training is slow. We're gonna see our own ship pinkening before their ship does. Alright, so how many are we gonna need? Another 64 shots. You know what, I'm just gonna auto-fire at level 1 to get the training maxed first. Because it's just gonna take too long with doing 3 then 1, then 3 then 1. And I might use beam drone to try to crew kill this, because I don't know that I'm gonna have the patience to try to actually O2 crew kill this once we get our training maxed. I think beam drone, if it hits O2 and then we try to keep it down there, beam drone might randomly hit crew too. Yes, I showed earlier. I'm pretty sure it's level... Here, if this hits, pretty sure it turned gray. See the gray? I think that's level 1, if I understand correctly. Alright, how close are we? Yeah, we need a lot more shots. You missed me showing it. That is level 1. Okay. Alright. So what am I going to do? I think what I'm going to do is, once our weapons are fully trained, I'm going to turn my beam drone on with backup battery until it hits O2. And then see if we can crew kill that way, because I'm not patient enough for the O2 ion. Every shot has to hit 70 times in a row, crew kill. But again, I can't do this on speed hack because I would be venting my crew over and over again. Sure, open all doors. Sure. We're never seeing pinkening, so let's get this repaired in the meantime. We can watch this number go up by 1 every time, though. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Having the guy on sensors when we do the beam drone thing will help so we can see where the crew are and what they're repairing and everything. Even though we can kind of figure that out anyway. Okay, so this will get us pilot shields and engine training. Pilot shields, weapons, and engines. This guy will be my... No, he's my engines. My untrained guy, he'll be the one who's on doors. Okay. It's always weird to me that opening your doors makes O2 go up faster. Well, does it? The mechanic of O2 refilling with doors open versus doors closed, I know equalizes throughout the ship, so it helps when you have breaches and it respreads out the air. I don't know if it actually does anything when there's no breaches on your ship to open all the doors. And if it does, I don't understand how it works. It's like fluid mechanics in auction not included. It's just my brain doesn't understand it. It doesn't help when there's no breaches, huh? It's because science. You're not entirely sure. Mike would know. Mike would know. That's the answer to most of these questions. Mike would know the answer. Okay, how close? 19 more. I guess I should have done a story time, but I didn't have any story ideas. Do I have any story ideas? I watched a video last night about... So one of the things I love in video games is I love all things Bard. I love playing a Bard. I've heard that playing a Bard in Baldur's Gate 3 can be really good, so if I play Baldur's Gate 3, I'm eventually going to play a Bard. But I watched Force Gaming, I think it's Force Gaming, YouTube video last night talking about Dark and Darker. Because for those who don't know, Dark and Darker is basically a PUBG or Escape from Tarkov, but in a Dungeons and Dragons magic style setting that's in early access that's been having a bunch of legal battles. And I watched the about 20-minute video about it yesterday. And apparently, even though it has all these legal battles, they're still running tests and things. And apparently they added a Bard to Dark and Darker, and I had no idea. And now I need that game to come back to Steam so I can play a Bard in a Dungeons and Dragons style dungeon crawler game. Bard was amazing on Dark and Darker. Man. Apparently he can charm enemies and do all the amazing Bard things that Bards do. You don't think it makes a difference when O2 is already fully balanced if doors are open or closed? Yeah. Okay, so 2 more shots. So next one will do it. So let's fully charge it. Turn on beam drone. He's hit 2 rooms. Turn it off. Actually, I need him to hit O2, I think. Okay, his fire's good. I need to hit O2, sir. Oh, that's interesting. You played Dark and Dark last time. They did a playtest. Yeah, apparently the last playtest, because they weren't allowed to be on Steam, was done through a torrent. And they had like 600,000 people playing on a torrent or something. It's crazy. Your wife loves bards in D&D. You prefer rogues yourself. Dark and Darker looked fairly janky with hit detection. Yeah, it's pretty janky, but it's still amazing. Just a human? Nah. Well... it's guaranteed high reward, and we're still going to try to go for the crew kill. Beam drone has to hit O2 for this to actually work, though, I think. Hit O2. There it is! Okay, maybe we have a chance. It's fixing O2. I don't know what I need to eye on. I guess I'll just go back and forth between these. Originally, bards were rogues. Okay. Nah, this isn't gonna happen. I would need to... Huh, why did he leave that room? And why did the O2... I don't understand. Let's just get the guaranteed high reward. Again, I'm just not patient enough for this. Okay. In AD&D, I don't know what AD&D is. Okay. Then they made this weird charisma casting semi-sorceress nonsense that makes no sense. Why you gotta talk crap about my bards like that? I need 3-1, 3-1. No, I'm not 3-1ing, 3-1ing. It's just gonna take a year. It's gonna take a year, and I don't have a year to wait. What's the benefit of crew killing a ship that has guaranteed high reward? The chance to get crew and a high reward. Because you can get that event that is rock, mantis, or NG plus scrap. So that would be the benefit. I'll buy 3 because that still allows me to buy hacking. And there's other rewards that I think is crew plus scrap, apart from just that one, so. Wow, mantis or mantis. Such choices, much wow. Okay. And crew plus medium reward is pretty good, especially for this ship with Zoltans being your power. Okay, I would love a store with a weapon, please, or hacking, I guess. I wonder if Mike was here right now, if he would say just get power. Because Mike likes to get second shield and power even before doing things like weapon upgrades. Let me do at least 1 or 2 jumps before I decide on that. Does crew killing increase the odds of free weapon drops and stuff? Sleeping Dragon can tell you details about that. He's gonna run. Okay. Defense drone. Okay. He's not gonna board me. Alright, beam drone. I need you to hit not empty rooms. For the love of God, hit not empty rooms. That pulls pilot. Perfect. Thank you. Exactly what I needed. Okay. 1 more Zoltan shield before I need to turn a defense drone on. Hopefully he'll hit a weapons again, so... Okay, he's not hitting weapons. I'm gonna take the damage to save a drone part. I'm accepting the missile hit.
Wow, big surprise.
Ah,
We dodged just enough
or we just dodge it.
Damage.
Just dodge it. Easy, just dodge. There we go. That's a great pickup. Now I can have doors manned. And we can have a silly device. Silly device? An RPG Nerdos. Who I should have trained on shields, shouldn't I? Duck Dogphil is trained on shields. Who are you, Duck Dogphil? Okay, I'm swapping some dudes around. I'm swapping names because of RPG Nerdo's love of being shields guy. I got that backwards. RPG Nerdo's Duck Dogphil. Duck Dogphil. Okay. Okay, and we can still, even with this, I can still go like that and put beam drone up. I can move RPG back down there if I need to. Not even lucky, just good. I know, I'm so good, not just lucky. This quest is an escort, which I think could be a store. Alright, I'm going to do 1 more jump to see if either of those are stored. If they're not, I'm going to get a power. If a fight has default rewards, most do, slavers don't, then a crew kill has a 1 out of 9 chance of the reward being low scrap plus a weapon, and a 1 out of 9 chance of being low scrap plus crew member. There you go. That 1 out of 9 that Sleeping Dragon mentions a lot. That 1 out of 9 chance for free weapon can be huge. Your next D&D session is so far away. Talking about D&D making you miss it. Alright, this is a safe fight, right? Yes. So, do I need to train anything? No, but I would like to crew kill. Triple Mantis and a Heal Bay. So, how do we crew kill this, chat? We let the... With 3 crew, we can just outright kill the first guy. Is this the runner? Oh, there's a ship collector. So we do let them run and get the free weapon then, huh? This is probably a ship where we need to be going for the free weapon, huh? Oh god. Okay, we need to do enough damage. There we go. Now we let them repair. Only downside with allowing ship collector runs is that they have 2 shield levels in the next part of the quest. They can, okay. So there's a chance for 2 shields. I think free weapon is worth... This is run 1, Julian verse. I think we have to take a chance at them having 2 shields. Because one thing Mike talked about on this ship is he doesn't get weapon upgrade before second shield and power because technically charge ion by itself can't get through 2 shields. So they will board with 2 crew even this early. Oh, let me get this guy manning this. Okay, he run. Wait a second. Okay, he's gonna run and leave his friends behind. Okay. Jesus. Okay. What did Mike say? That you can... Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you freaking kidding me? They actually did that damage. That you can kill a ship... You can kill a 2-shield ship with charge ion by itself. You're not necessarily defenseless against 2-shield ships. Something like that. That one guy didn't like these other 2 guys. Apparently not. So if you're in Sector 3 and haven't got an offensive upgrade yet, it's not the end of the world because Charge Ion plus Beam can technically still kill 2 shield ships. And that's what Mike said. We were talking about stuff yesterday. Okay, so that's Ship Collector. So it's going to be in Sector 2, which I think is better than it being in Sector 3. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, something like that. Rip Streak, what happened? This ship is the N1. Pro Revel says K. Do you not agree with that? I mean, I wouldn't want to do a fight with only this offense against 2 shields, but according to Mike, it's possible. And I believe that Mike knows what he's talking about. I'm sure even he wouldn't prefer that, but it is possible, so not the end of the world. We were having a big, long discussion yesterday about the ship that killed us and the fact that I had upgraded offense and 2 shields and bot hacking without getting more than like 1 power or something. And he was making an argument that he might not have upgraded his weapons to get power for shields first. So that was what we were talking about. If only killing those 2 crew meant the next part of the quest force only have 1 remaining crew, yeah. That involves being able to hit ships with multiple ions in a row. Yes, I agree with you. Thought I said something different that involved upgrading pathing versus starting weapons versus Sector 3. No, I wasn't talking about pathing. No chain laser, I know. It's a true problem nowadays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I can go down and around. Let's check if that's a store, and then if these are stores, then we can plan out the rest of our route here. Because the goal is to find a store with a weapon still. Even though I'm talking about we don't need a weapon, but I would want to get a weapon upgrade. And it's a Pulsar, Rebel Rigger. Okay, am I safe from damage if I move 4 Zoltans to shields? It depends on his... Yes, I am safe from damage if I do this. So I'm going to do this. Okay. The one thing that this ship can kind of deal with well, frickin' Pulsar, against a non-missile ship. O2, what? What about O2? My O2's fine. Say the line Bart. What? Did you have a run of the ship last week where you only bought... A second. I gotta wait for backup battery. Where you only bought 1 power through the end of Sector 1 on this ship. You had 5 Zoltans. Wow. Would not recommend. Yeah, doesn't sound like a fun run. Okay, at least he didn't shoot my drone down. That's good. Does the clone bay need power to do its micro-cloning thing? If by micro-cloning you mean free heals between jumps, then no. It doesn't need power. That's a common misconception from new players saying, Rand, you didn't power your clone bay so you can heal. It's literally in the description, I think. So no, you don't have to do that. I think jumping without my power being up will refresh it because backup battery refreshes. This not a crew kill? I don't know, maybe it was. I'm not looking at crew kills with this ship very much. Rebel rigger without 100 drones. What is FTL cooking? Could have O2 crew killed easier since pulls are helping keep his shields down. Okay. Misplay by me. I don't care. I'm not going for crew kills on this ship. I don't know how to do it consistently with a beam drone you can't aim. I'm just not going for it. Say the line Bart was for Julian versus chain laser. Okay. I don't trust in going for crew kills with a build where I can't aim my offense. But you can aim your charge on. Yeah, I can. It'll take a year, and I'm not that patient. I don't... The conditions for this ship to be a crew-killing ship without spending an hour on every ship ioning their O2 is... I don't know how that works. That was at least level 2 O2 on that ship. It would have been toxic trying to do that? Yeah. 2 Zoltan and shields make me immune to damage on this one too. Okay. Well, he had a clone bay and an NG, so I don't think I was crew killing. I don't know. Maybe other streamers crew kill with this ship. I am not one of those streamers, so if you're hoping for that, I'm sorry to dash your hopes. I'm not going to be crew killing with this ship. Finally a store though. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we get the quest, which is free weapon potential. Let's see what's here. Alright, we have weapon choices. And hacking. Okay, alright, we have choices. We have choices. So, chat, hacking versus weapon. I'm leaning towards a whole laser 1 right now. I'm leaning towards aimable offense that can actually do system damage. What are we thinking, chat? Hacking always good, of course, but if I buy hacking, I'm still relying on beam drone to do damage, and I feel like I'm running out of drone parts real quick. Charge ion plus whole laser is acceptable. It's almost exactly the same as what we had last time, right? We had charge ion plus a burst laser 1. Yeah, I think we need a non-drone part that can do whole damage is what we need right now. And last time what I did was I got that up pretty quickly, but maybe I delay for some power first. Let's, I don't think I need to rush to an upgrade, especially since we have a quest where we know we're getting, well, if I can get... Well, he could have 2 shields. Maybe I do want to rush for that upgrade. Against 2 shields, I might want that weapon online before that fight. Yeah, I don't think I sell beam drone either. Their chances second store in a Mantis sector. I think it's 1 to 2. Let me do one more jump before I do any actual upgrades yet. Okay, I'd like a free Mantis. So I get a free Mantis. Oh, but this could be an anti-drone drone. It's a defense drone. And we are immune to damage. Okay, we're good. A little late on that. Shouldn't have done the power there, it's fine. I just need beam drone to not be terrible and useless. Okay, he didn't hack my shield. That's good. Hacking's not down. Okay, good. Not immune due to the hack potential. True, he could have hacked my shield, you're right. Thankfully he did not do that. Okay. Yeah, so we have a free weapon at the ship collector. The thing is, if ship collector has 2 shields, I probably want to do this upgrade now anyway. So this is, I think, what we did on our run on Friday. I found a 2-power weapon. I got it online. Then we saved up for hacking, and I was behind on power. Still handle it with just one charge one potentially. Yeah, but if it's 2 shields plus a missile or a flak heavy laser plus 2 shields, I will want to have more offense. Important note, ship collectors try to run again in the second part of the quest. They have all Mantis crews, usually directly shoot piloting once you have weapons neutralized. Okay. You think wait for the weapon? Maybe delay hacking to get power. I think I should wait for the weapon from Leafa. The problem with waiting for the weapon is I might not get the weapon if I don't have enough offense to reliably take down ship collector, which is going to be a Mantis bomber. I'm just going to do this upgrade. I think this is too important right now. Ship collector might have 2 shields, flak 1, and a heavy laser, and I am terrified of what that could be on a Mantis bomber ship. Thank you for the bits, Flurchin, and happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Okay, what do we got? Single laser. Okay, we're pretty immune here. I forgot that I got this free crew. Now I can do some... Maybe now I can crew kill, honestly. With a hull laser. With an NG and a heal bay, I don't know. Do I want to let him board? NG and a heal bay just feels like we're not crew killing this guy, so I'm just gonna hull laser his empty rooms. Could try to breach O2. Again, engine heal bay. Not even gonna try. Not even gonna waste my time trying. Alright, quest. Here is the ship collector. Let's see what we got. Do I want to get power? I can't because it's 30. Okay. Would the NG have boarded? I think because there was a Mantis on weapons, the Mantis would have boarded? Or maybe it was the Mantis on engines. I don't know. Maybe. Alright. True Mantis bomber. Double bombs. And a laser. Okay, so... Double bombs. There's the piloting shot. Okay, can't run. Right, so now... I was about to go through the options we were about to be shown. Who needs to? If you don't take this and you kill him, you still get a different weapon. But who would ever turn down Weapon Collector Flak Gun Mark 1 for free? I don't know of anybody. And if they do, they're crazy. Alright, GG, we have a flak. Already better than our last attempt on this ship because we have a damn flak. Gimme the flak. Gimme that flak. They gave you a heavy laser 1 the other day? That's pretty nice too. There's only one option, what do you mean? there are no second options when the first option is a flak. Alright, I'm gonna get a power. And now I'm maybe saving up for hacking, maybe. We have some stuff to sell for hacking now. Flak 1 heavy, a hull laser 2 is an offense that can carry us for a while. And not taking a free flak is terrible, I know, right? See, ship collectors are damn cool. They are. I don't have NG for blue option here. Does Zoltan overcharge this one? Ion. Thank you, Ion. I thought I did have a blue option, but I couldn't remember which one it was. Thank you. It wasn't free. He paid you 22 scrap to take it off his hands. You gotta pay me to take that flak, you know. I gotta refurbish it. It's a little banged up. Holy free pike beam. Okay, well, just get 2 free weapons this sector. Easy. You love how knowledgeable chat is as well. It's pretty amazing to have our own personal wiki. That's for sure. I'm leaning towards Abandon here, actually, because Abandon 3 is probably going to be more scrap than NG Homeworlds, right? Thank God you can't miss with Ion Blue options. We'd be screwed. What? Abandoned versus NG. NG would have more stores, less ship fights, potentially more free stuff. But with a flak and a hull laser, I probably just want ship fights to get enough scrap to be able to afford hacking. Without an NG, Abandon seems better. Yeah, we don't have NG for a lot of the blue options too. I agree. What sector did we lose the streak? Sector 3 last time, Swissly. It was Sector 3 Rebel. And maybe the... Maybe the Rebel sector choice was the one that actually killed us. Although I think we would have survived if I just hacked missiles on the... or hacked weapons on the ship to kill us. NG Homeworlds could also have some stupid NG bomber. Yeah, it's true. Nice. Beautiful. Alright, so that lets us get one more jump before heading to the store, which would be 1, 2, 3. I don't usually like Abandon Distress, but this is basically an extra jump since we just got the delay out of that, so. Thank you for the follow, Mighty Sasquatch. Let's hope this is something we can do something with. Okay, I'm going to a store, and a map wouldn't actually be horrible here. Okay, reactor is amazing. That saved us 30 scrap right there. Let's hope this store doesn't have 2 fuel in it. No, it'll have 3. I want to fight you. Didn't we look this up last time? Why does delay mess up extended pursuits? I don't know. It's crazy how much runs are won and lost by just getting or not getting a free flak. Yeah. We looked this one up last time. Anybody remember? Give them 30 scrap. I think it's an augment. Let me look it up. Give them 30 scrap. Let me look it up again. FTL, give them 30 scrap. Oh, that's yeah, that's a guaranteed augment. If I had done that one, it was an augment or a fight. And you don't get the 30 scrap back. It's an AE augment. Did I do this one last time? I feel like I didn't do this because the AE augments are just not very good, right? But there's also the thing where it's... can we look... you know what? Let's just look it up. Let's just go all out in our cheating here. FTL Advanced Edition Augments. It doesn't have them listed that way, do they? Advanced Edition. So Defense Scrambler... Explosive Replicator, cost 60, cost 80. Let's look at costs. Can't get pre-igniter. 40. Backup DNA bank would be a loss of 10. Mercy respirators would be a loss of 5. Fire suppression would be a small gain. Repair arm is not advanced edition. Distraction buoys would be a loss of a couple, not much. Distraction buoys. Battery charge would be a loss of 10. That would be a loss of 10. It feels like there's a lot of loss of 10s. Reconstructed would be a gain of 10. I need to know the math. It feels kind of like a 50-50. These are the cost, but not the sell. I know. The sell is half of the cost. So if I spend 30 and get Zoltan Shield Bypass, which is 55, it would sell for 27. So I'd lose like 3. So I was taking that into account when I said this. Reconstructive, I'd gain 10. Because I'd get... No, I'd gain 5. I'd gain 5. Question is, would I keep any of them? Since it doesn't have long-range scanners, automated reloader, or pre-igniter, I doubt I would. It just doesn't feel worth to me. Because would I actually keep any of these? This is one I'd keep, but I can't get it. Lifeform scanner. It just doesn't seem that many that I really care about keeping. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Oh, hey, it's the fight anyway. That's what I wanted. Good. Good. Good, except that this is a ship fight with really insane weapons, actually. Okay. Actually, I think Holy's are a little slow. Nice, timed it right. Don't hit my weapons, that's a good dodge. Beautiful. B-A-U-T full. And damn, I need to take that deal. I just gave away 3 fuel, got a power for it. I have to take that fuel deal. I thought that was a guaranteed... Oh, wait a second. If you say leave, you can get a fight. Okay. I didn't even look at that. All that discussion, then I just, you know, leave and get the fight that I wanted anyway. Alright, good. Scrambler or maybe Drone Arm would be worth keeping. Oh, is Drone Arm a choice? Okay, yeah, that would be one worth considering. Okay, Halberd Beam. Charge Ion to sell. Oh, man, I wanted hacking, and they don't have hacking. Alright, well, we gotta buy fuel. Pre-igniter might be good with the ship, though. Pre-igniter is not an option, Trey, third, because it's not an advanced edition augment. I would absolutely have taken that if there was a chance at a pre-igniter. Small bomb. We do have 26 missiles, and it's a 1-power weapon upgrade. So yeah, let's see if there's a second store. Good call. Oh wait, I already knew that there wasn't. So... As much as I'd like to get a halberd or small bomb, I don't know that I should be spending scrap on weapons right now. God, I said it was possible to get that? No. I think I'm going to sell Charge Ion. Maybe get some power. Maybe end up using the Pike Beam. Maybe sell the Beam Drone. But if I'm not getting anything with it... I mean, I could just buy the halberd but not get it online. So if I go... Well, I guess Flak Halberd, because we have Zoltan Shield... It's just so expensive to get online right now. 50 scrap, plus the 65 and the power to use it. With Zoltan Shield, that is tempting, though. You all know I love me a good Flak Halberd, but it just feels too expensive when all I need right now is hacking. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save and hope we have a second sword with hacking. Pike does suck, true. Black hole laser is good enough for now. I maybe should have sold Pike bot halberd. Maybe I should have done that. I don't know. We are safe with a defense drone up here. This guy's got effectively 3 shields, by the way. And apparently effectively 5,000% dodge, so, you know.
No, fuck you, FTL.
We
Fuck
dodged
you.
it. There we go. Okay. Good.
Fuck you, FTL. Fucking hell, man.
Okay. I'm getting really mad about us shooting down drones. I don't know if I don't know if me yelling at us shooting down drones is really a good thing. But I guess it's the missile exploding, so it counts as the sound trigger. For what it's worth, you'd have sold Pike and bought Halberd. Yeah, going back and thinking about it, selling Pike, getting Halberd, I think I still would have had enough with a beam drone to sell to buy hacking at the next store. So I think that's what I should have done, to be honest. I think I should have sold Pike, got Halberd. I agree. Even though I wouldn't have got it online, I still would have had flak hole laser in the meantime. Hacking on a ship that has drone control and therefore is already having drone parts. Hacking not unleash full potential of being used every fight. Avi, I disagree with that because I probably will still be hacking every fight and just not using drones every fight. But it is something to not having enough drone parts is something to consider though with this ship. But hacking is still so overpowered that you absolutely want to buy it on this ship and every ship in Hard Monopause. You wouldn't have necessarily pushed to get it online, just having the Halberd. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Again, I'm just not clicking well here. Let's get in here. Okay, we deal with these borders, but they didn't bring snacks, so I hate them. Darn humans, if you're gonna board my ship, at least bring your damn snacks. Bring snacks, or else you become the snacks. Skipping hacking when you start with drones is a mistake you had to correct yourself. They must have Zoltan C on my path. Alright, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a store with hacking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2. Which do I see? I see 1. I see 1, 2. I see these 3. If I go this way, I see 1, 2, 3. I see this one, 4, 5, and I see this one. So if I okay, so we see more opportunities for store going down. Drones is a worse system than artillery. Don't at me. I'm gonna at you and say you're wrong. Because drones at least has a defense drone, which is missile defense. Artillery does not. Because defense drone Mark 1 exists, I will have to disagree with you. Nice. Sorry to stream, my streak ended. It was a good ride. It was. We're going to get back there, though, eventually. I trust. I believe in our consistent win ability now after the improvement we've made in our play. He's been using hacking every fight and still using defense drone if missile does get through is kind of heavy on drone parts. I agree. Avi, I definitely agree. But what I will say is that we've been using hacking to take down weapons a lot more recently than we've been using hacking to do other things like shields or piloting hack. So if you're hacking weapons, you don't really need to use a defense drone, potentially. So... But you're right, it can still be heavy on the drone parts, and that is a downside to it. I'm not going to disagree with you there. But the downside of running out of drone parts is not worth the downside of not having hacking. Because hacking is the best system in the game. Not counting shields and weapons and the things that are required. But hacking is just by far the best system in the game. The best bonus system, I guess I should say. I think I need to have my second shield here to make sure we're safe. And not every ship has missiles. Very true. Good. Hacking with drones is only really awkward on starting Zoltan C and NGA, where you must use a drone to deal any hull damage. Even then, it's really damn good, though. You delay it for a hull damaging weapon. Never thought this would be such an interesting discussion. Such a tiny detail, yeah. But also, one thing... Oh, wow, look at that. We get an extra jump. Oh, going down was the right play. And there's our second store. So now I can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. One thing I will say is I sometimes don't value the fact that you can buy consumables at stores enough. So running out of drone parts can be countered by just buying drones at stores, which I don't like doing. But if it allows you to use your hacking and drones, you should absolutely do it. Yeah, that's 2 fleet delays this sector, which is super rare. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. So this is another one where if we choose augment, it's only advanced edition augments. However, weapon could be another flak. It could be... what else could it be? Hull beam? It could be a hull beam. It could be a repair bomb, yeah. You don't like Rand. It's coarse and rough. Yeah. I'm feeling my face right now and I haven't shaved. It is a little coarse and rough. Could be Vulcan to sell. Yeah, since I have enough to get hacking at the store, let's just do this and see what we get. A swarm missile. I think we took a loss there. I think that's purchasable for like 60 something. So I think that's like a between 10 and 20 scrap loss. Yeah, all the chain and charge weapons. The whole laser, whole double hull weapons, were those added in AE? I forget. Honestly, that's usable? True. True. Am I going to? Probably not. Yeah, there's hacking. Alright, let's... I was going to say sell the beam drone, but Sleeping Dragon likes to keep the beam drone for phase 3 of the boss, don't you? Okay, we're buying that every time. You think hull weapons are base game? Okay, that's my bad. I mean, it's probably better than a pike beam, although keeping the pike beam for carefully cut the ship out, you know, beam options might be worth. Nasty Zoltan enemies, you can get through the Zoltan shield faster with the beam drone. Yeah, it's true. Is there a drone recovery arm here? Not. I'm thinking about buying fuel and drone parts right now. But I'm also thinking about all this stuff I have and what if anything, I sell. Because we still need to get level 2 hacking and power. And we need to save up for cloaking. So it's 18 scrap loss. Yeah, you're right. Doesn't beam drone and beam weapon give that blue option? Oh, does beam drone give carefully cut the ship out? Then maybe I do just sell pike beam. I feel like I'd be more likely to use Swarm than I would be to use Pike Beam with all these missiles. Even though I don't love Swarm, the fact that it can, in 7 seconds, do damage through shields could be useful. You had an NGA run yesterday where the game was trying so hard to push you towards ions and drones and it just refused to give you drone recovery arm. You had all ion weapons till 5 or 6. Slug for blue options. No, I'd get the slug for the piloting mind control immunity, and that might be the play here. Although that would put me at 8 crew. I don't really want to be spending scrap on crew right now. Okay, let's just do this. And our goal next is to get power for shields and then save for either weapon upgrade or cloaking, I think. We had a triple charge ion build with Zoltan C last time. It was interesting. Oh my god. This abandon has been amazing. Okay. Alright. Julian Verse approves of this chain laser. That's a free train laser, my friends. That is a free chain laser. Okay, burst laser 2. We're going to attempt to not use any drone parts here. Was this a former NG sector with all the free stuff? Yeah. Nice, good breach. I do approve, Julian says. I do approve. Is there a crew kill here with that breach? Maybe. I'm boarding. Which means I need to not kill this guy. Right? Because he'll board a second time, he'll be low. I need you to leave, though. Thank you. Oh, the problem is I need this burst laser to be offline. That okay, he'll still board. Perfect. Okay. Board me so I can kill you. Go ahead and go in. We kill you. Alright, this should be a crew kill. We now kill the pilot, because he was the one at low health core. He dodges everything. Great. Ah, that guy's at 100 health. Damn. I don't think I'm going to be able to crew kill this, because he's not going to board. Okay. I need a fire or a breach from the whole laser, and even a breach probably wouldn't be enough. O2 hack. I'm not gonna use a drone part on it. Drone part's probably worth a crew kill, but alright, we get double reward anyway. Results-based analysis says that I made the right play to not crew kill. Can confirm that beam drone counts as a blue option for the pirate stuck in asteroid. Okay. Didn't see how many crew he had watching on and off with work. What? 4D chess crew kill strats right here. Well, I didn't actually do it, and I should have just O2 hacked probably. All right, forced pirate 4. Who needs ship kills when you have let's see, 1,325 scrap? Wait, that's a lot of scrap. Do I want a distress beacon in a pirate nebula? Wow, thank you for the 37 months of primage, Margecarp. Streak might be at 0, but the quest moves on. That's right. Your last 2 runs were an absurd Lanius A run. We annihilated everything, got over 7k. Then a thoroughly barren NGA run that ended on 4575. Twice the city supplies have paid off. Next I'll be defeating alien spiders. Well, I have clone base, so I'll go for it. 4 of your last 6 runs haven't cracked 5k. Alright, power next. Power, and we're gonna need a weapon upgrade soonish. A store with a 1 power weapon would be nice. Man, I wish I'd bought that halberd beam. Although with all the free weapons, maybe it's good that I didn't buy the halberd beam. Okay. Hack weapons. Shoot weapons. Yell at weapons. Be mad at weapons. Basically do everything we can to wreck the weapons. Don't dodge, please. Beautiful. Now if we can get some breaches or fires in the weapon room. That was weird how I swapped that out. We might be able to crew kill this. Okay. I don't think we're crew killing with with the number of breaches we're getting. Count them, 0. I don't think we're crew killing this guy. I don't want to take that deal, but I think I should take the 4 fuel deal. Need a small bomb or something? Yeah, there was a small bomb at the store with the halberd beam, and I thought about both of them and ended up buying neither. Honestly, because I've gotten so many free weapons, I don't regret not buying them, but it would be easier to get a 1 power weapon upgrade than it would be to get all these 2 power weapon upgrades we keep being offered. I'm gonna buy it. Not buy it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it for the fuel. It hurts. Oh, this is a good dive sector. It's a very good dive sector. Exit beacon and a nebula with jumps behind it. That's ideal dive sector. So we're planning on a dive here. So we're going to plan on a dive. 2 nebulas makes this 12. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah. Alright, what do you got? Do you have offensive drones? Double beam drones. We are safe from damage here, right? Yes. Problem will be if he runs. Triple beams and a basic laser. I approve of your choices in life, sir. I approve of these choices. If he starts running, I'm probably going to hack engines or shields. Okay, no running. Good. The ship is the Dean at Beam Master University. The Dean. Like, look at me with my basic laser. This is how you truly create a Beam Master ship. A basic laser to supplement all these beams. Why can't I hold all these beams? Distress beacon in a pirate sector. Probably a ship fight. So I need 125 to actually do that. Kind of leaning towards the engine upgrade, but I kind of also don't want to upgrade, which feels greedy before I see a store. I'm going to be greedy. Beam Master University, BMU, is a bad acronym. Okay. It's no EDU, Angidor University, that's for sure. If you had no shields, you would be very scared. True, I would. Alright, let's hope we don't get 5 free hull damage. Okay, 39 free scrap. I'll take that. I like free scrap. Some of my favorite kind of scrap. Beam Master University is funded entirely from scrap looted from failed stealth B runs. Alright, there's a store. Pirate controlled can have 1 to 2. I believe that's correct. Ion Stunner is a 1 power weapon. That's a cloaking. I made a reloader. Okay, I think we can sell 2 things and get cloaking here. What do we sell, chat? Do we do it, chat? I think we do, because we'd have cloaking and hacking, and run is basically run. Run is basically run. Run is basically 1. Stealth B is so good because it starts with a glaive beam, Kappa. You forgot the Kappa. I think Sleeping Dragon's going to hate it, but I think I'm selling Beam Drone and Chain or Swarm for it. You'd sell Defense Drone to keep the Beam Drone? Really? Oh, man. What's Kappa? Kappa is a symbol you use on Twitch when you're being sarcastic. And if you're not being sarcastic and saying Stealth B is good because it starts with Glaive Beam, then I feel like you haven't done a lot of hard mode, no pausing. I know I'm selling one of these. Beam drones for Crisis, but you mean whatever, hack cloak is the path, yeah. You were being sarcastic, okay, good. Man, they sell for the exact same, which is kind of crazy. I honestly prefer Chain Laser because I don't like having a weapon that uses consumables, but I have a bias against missiles too. Julian Verse does not approve of this strategy. We're doing it. I like to keep the defense drone. I like double defense missiles. Double defense against missiles because that's how much I hate missiles. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to take us forever to actually get this missile online, but we have hack and cloaking with a Zoltan shield, so we're probably in great shape. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there a way to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe that works. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll be in 7 with this nebula. Okay. Time for more counting with Rand. Should I buy fuel? I'll buy 2 fuel. Swarmer is actually pretty decent. If I'm forced to use a missile, Pegasus, Swarm, and Artemis would be the ones I'd choose to use. So, although Pegasus is slow as hell. Alright, he has a missile. Okay. And we're going to try to cloak and never use a drone part, but we'll see. He's got a repair drone. That sucks.
Come on, these fucking dodges, man.
Okay, that's a good breach. Quadruple missile defense. I would take it. I would take quadruple missile defense if I could get it. Okay, missile down. Getting stingy with my drone parts to not upgrade. Do not use my hacking. That is an ion intruder drone into my backup battery. Poke the next missile. This repair drone, man. Oh, he's going into my shields. It's fine, though.
Go fuck yourself, FTL.
Apparently it's not fine. Apparently 80% dodge is 0% dodge. F you. Okay, don't vent my dudes. I have no 2 right now. God damn it, this is really bad. Don't die, please. Cloak it. Could I, for the love of God... Oh, Jesus, I have no goddamn power. I fucking hate ion intruder drones, man. Okay, I need to turn off defense drone, hack his weapons. If he heavy lasers the room where my 2 low Zoltans are right now, I'm gonna be so effing mad at this stupid shitty game. God damn it. God damn it. My fucking greed to not use a drone part. It's gonna get me goddamn killed. What do I do right now, chat? What do I do? I could hack pilot and a whole laser. It's true, that'll finish him. Okay, but if he hits my weapons with heavy laser, I don't have a whole laser. Okay, let me see. Let me see where the heavy laser hits, because it guarantees to hit. Okay. Alright, get wrecked, you shitty game. God damn it, man. That... Okay, thank God for the free repair. Jesus Christ. Fucking disruptors, man. Fucking disruptors. Goddamn disruptors. I hate that crap. Okay, first things first. Fix our clone bay. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We're going to pretend that never happened. That I was never too greedy to use my drone parts and almost lost 2 of my crew for it. Christ almighty, man. That was almost an absolute disaster. Hell of a save with that heal. Yeah, that big heal was very nice. That big heal was very nice. You do not need to be getting the repair training, sir. At least the O2 stayed up, otherwise this would have been a very pristine Hulk floating around. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, I guess I need to... I was trying to be greedy with my drone parts, and I ended up using 2 anyway. God damn it, man. I used a defense drone for the missile, but I brought it up after the ion intruder came in. I just need to frickin' use my defense drones. Just need to use them. I just buy drone parts, a million drone parts at every store I go to, apparently. God damn, that was terrifying. I need power right now. I am starving for power on this stupid ship that I still hate. Even when I have a flak hole laser cloaking and hacking, I still hate this ship. Oh, god damn it. In my hacking. Where's my hacking? It's up here. Even when I have all the stuff that I need to win on this run, this ship still feels like a... It's like one second away from disaster all the time. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's fine. We didn't lose crew. We ended up gaining health. We spent drone parts, but it's fine. It's fine. Fine. I'm going to keep telling myself that until I believe it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dive. Okay, okay, he's got hacking. 3 shields. Alright, I think I'm hacking shields, shooting weapons. Cloaking first volley. Okay, no offensive drones, at least that's good. Please don't dodge my entire volley, for the love of God. Please don't hack my shields. Okay, that's fine. Okay, his weapons are breached, so we're safe now as long as we don't have a ridiculous string of drone hits. Asteroid hits, I should say. Good. Whole laser, good breaches. Mantis, you think benefit from repair training more than anyone else? 0.5 going up by 10% is 0.2 going up 10%. Oh god, okay, this is a math thing. Let me read this very carefully. 0.5 going up 10% to 0.6 is a larger gain, 20%, than an NG going from 2 to 2.15%. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Still doesn't mean I want to train in Mantis for repairs, because I'm just not going to be using them for repairs, but I'll take your word for that. Does a breach help on the automated ships? They cannot repair when the ship is breached. Yeah. So if you're fighting the phase through any phase of the boss and you've crew killed him, if you breach a room, it'll never get repaired. You don't super want to train repairs in general. Well, I mean, when I'm forced to give somebody repair training because we've taken system damage, I prefer to make the people I will have repairing all the time get the repair training. So that's usually NGs, if I had an NG, basically, but... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 2, 3, 4, dive, yeah. It's rare, it makes a difference in your opinion? A repair-trained NG repairing your shields fast enough to not take extra damage from lasers, I don't think is that rare. I kind of just want to keep those drone parts, to be honest. I feel like repair training can make a difference. I don't know if it makes a difference all that often, but I think it can make a difference. Alright, we're just going to hack shield, shoot weapons again. Just living in asteroid fields here. I mean, look at their NGs repairing. Sucks. Okay, we should get there in time. Good. Good, no weapons allowed. There honestly might be a crew kill here after... Getting these NGs down, depending on what we've done to their weapons. Damn it. Just think if I had a repair trained NG putting out this fire right now. Hey Rand, hope the runs go well today. Got the stream going in the background while your meetings all day. Silly work, don't they realize how important FTL is? I know, right, Taters? And this run seems to be going well. It's alive. Do I take this deal to have the opportunity to deal with this damn double fire my sensors? Yes, heavy lasers back up. One more shot's probably gonna kill him. I'm just gonna take this deal. I got fires to deal with here. No, not you. Okay. Okay, this didn't spread, right? Okay, good. I probably could have greeted that out, but I didn't want to take a chance of things spiraling any more than it already had there. How are you doing, Mike? Uh-oh, Mike's having a discussion about things being additive or multiplicative. I'll tell you, Martian Prince, if there's any person in FTL whose knowledge you don't want to go up against, it's Mike Hopley. Oh, god damn it, right after my crew are low. Is this asteroid field and the asteroid field and the solar flare with free fucking borders? Okay. Frickin' free borders, man. Hey, ran over to that room. That's weird. Okay, alright. I want to vent my mantis, but I don't want to do it while I'm in the middle of a solar flare. So let's get out of here. Being in any situation where repairing at 2 times speed isn't fast enough, it's rare enough that 2.4 will have allowed you to divert damage that going out of your way to repair train them is less worthwhile than ion crew kills. At least there's a chance for a weapon doing that. Okay, whatever. Okay. That's a long sentence. I'm not really going to argue about when it is and isn't worth shield training, repair training, because I don't feel like it's a worthwhile thing to argue about. So you can just, whatever you say. I'm going to do the passive aggressive thing and say, I agree, you're right. I just, I don't care about arguing about repair training value. I'm going to repair train with any NGs that I get, because I find that worthwhile doing. Whoever seeded these beacons should be fired. Okay. Alright. Now, you're going to have a discussion about whether repair training is multiplicative or additive. Well, I'm definitely not going to participate in this discussion because I don't have a frickin' clue how that works. So you all tell me what you figure out over there once you decide. All right, we are diving here. I think I'm going to do an engine upgrade just for the cloaking value in that, even though it's an exit beacon dive. Fires have HP, Britnell says, and Mike Copley says yes. Okay. That is a lot of pew-pewnage. So we're going to hack your weapons, cloak your volley, run away. Well, I didn't see that one firing super fast. It's fine. Good damage. Nice. Okay, chain laser volley about to come up. Cloak it. Hack it, and that's a safe dive. And he never gets to board us. Beautiful. NG or NG? Okay. You believe in the FTL community Mike Copley is a source? He is one of the major sources, yes. I guess I give myself a chance for civilian, although that could be forced abandoned afterwards. But let's go here, I guess. If fires have HP, can you kill them with a firebomb? You should try it on your next run. Try to crew kill the fire with a firebomb. You should totally do that. Fires have an independent death timer for suffocation. Mario RPG cemented FP as flower points for you 20 years ago. Okay. Fighting fires in No 02 isn't really helpful. That feels correct. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Main thing we want from a store is what? Better weapons. Our weapons aren't terrible though, so a long-range scanner might be worth. Are there any augments I really want? I don't know. We'll decide if we go to the store or not. IRL, you can put out fires with explosives. Okay. If I sell 15, I will have 15 plus 8, 20 something still. I'm gonna do that because I would rather have scrap than the excess missiles right now. And now I am thinking about going to the store because if I can get a heavy laser from the store, that would be amazing. And I kind of need fuel. Investigate. 46 free scrap. All right, NG Sector. You are making a name for yourself for this free stuff, man. Into the Breach. Bilbo asks Mike, what's your thoughts on Into the Breach? Britnoff says it lacks venting. Okay. I could buy a Beam 2 drone. My quest is a deliver drone parts quest. So deliver drone parts quest is level 6 weapons is remain silent but power up your weapons. Potential. But also I'll be giving away 5 drone parts, which put me at 8 compared to what I currently have. So do I want to buy drone parts? I'm going to do a weapon upgrade. Am I? Yes, I think I am. Since I don't see anything at this store I want to get. Let's work towards that 6 weapon power potential, stay silent, power up your weapon, blue option. Mike Copley don't you have a video, Mike, about how fire spread? Holy free! I don't even need to buy a beam drone. You're in your Mantis B video about your starting strategy that I think you've since changed. I feel like I remember you talking about the stats of fire spreading. I feel like I remember that being a thing. You have repair trained human unable to stop single fire alone before it spreads once at max starting 02. But 2 repair trained mantis can stop it. If it was multiplicative, both should have had the same chance. Damn, alright. Well, we found the freehold damage that time. Into the Breach, you think is a great game, not as magical as FTL, still marvelously well designed. You haven't played as much on AE and Unfair. Seems rather really hard, yes. Unfair lives up to its name. I was gonna try to 100% on Unfair, and then I played it on Unfair and thought, this isn't fun. So, Unfair of Into the Breach feels like you can't outskill it. That was my issue with Into the Breach. Soviet Union once put out a fire with a nuke. Okay. Holy good weapons, Batman, and a long-range scanner. Okay. Into the Breach you cleared with all the squads on hard and got 1 Unfair mode clear and was happy about that. Yeah. We got some new info from Xenix as well since then about fire spreading, huh? Fire spreading is randomized. Alright, what are we doing here? I think we're buying one of these OP weapons. I don't think we can buy both. I prefer flat because it's cheaper, but there's an argument for the more accurate burst laser too. You know what? Since I still need 75 scrap to actually upgrade, I wonder if I even shouldn't buy and just get the swarm online. How much does swarm sell for? 32. So I'll need about that much scrap to get the flak online. So I could sell the beam drone and almost make that happen. There's another store. Goodness. I have to go through the store to get my efficient jumps here. Can you get both? 145? If I sell 1, 2, 3, maybe. Go flak, flak, burst laser 2, and use flak plus burst laser 2 in the meantime. Let's see how much that would cost me. This puts me at 101, 133, 150, 160. Yes, I'd be pretty far behind in getting 3 weapons online, though. You sell both drones plus swarm... Both drones plus swarm 1? What? That is... What? Oh, the swarm missile. Okay. So you're saying instead of selling the defense drone, sell the whole laser swarm. Okay. Keep defense drone. Sell these 3. Get those weapons. Forget about long-range scanners. Yeah, there's a lot of options here. Wow, chat has given me many different options. You just sell swarm and get burst laser 2. Flak, flak, burst 2 is amazing. Is it enough better than, like, flak, whole laser 1, burst laser 1, or flak, flak, whole laser 1? Oh, man. You know what? I really do like flak, flak, burst laser 2. Let's do it. So, sell this. Sell this. It's not quite enough to do both. So I will sell this and get the burst laser 2. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm pretty far away from having a 3rd weapon online, but once we do, our weapons are going to be amazing. That was really expensive. Do I have any way to actually get 7 jumps here? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we do. That's carry weapons. 9 hits for 6 power. Makes a lot of things super easy. Yeah, the thing is I need to actually get them online, and there's going to be some delay between me getting these weapons and getting them all online. So I'm hoping that delay won't kill me. Okay. Alright, I'm going to not buy any more fuel because I just need to get these weapons online. Because I want to get 6 weapon power before going to this quest. Even though if that's not the blue option we have. That was weird. How did I only hit him once? Did his burst laser shoot down 2 of my shots or something? I'm very confused about our shots. Number of shots we just did with him having 0 dodges. Lasers collided. Okay, alright. I guess that's okay. Kept his shots from... I mean, we have Zoltan shield, so that wasn't good, but it's fine. We take no damage either way. Doodle doodle doo doo doodle doodle doo doo doodle doodle doo doo. Man, flak burst laser feels good. Burst laser 2. Oh, can I have a double reward? Oh, baby. I have now 3 scrap from where we need to be. Awesome. 2 jumps to get 3 scrap for the for this insane weapon system to be online. Oh, wow. Wow, the amount of free weapons this run. The amount of S tier free weapons, too. Buy 1 burst laser 2, get 1 for just 1 penny. Burst Laser City, we sell burst lasers. And that's all. Alright. Let's go double flak 1 burst laser or flak double burst. I don't even know which to do. So many good choices. Alright. I wish I had this luck. Well, I didn't get to Sector 5 last time I played Zoltan C. I was going to say I wish I had this luck on my last Zoltan C run, but maybe I would have if I got to Sector 5. Is this good? This is good. And now I'm hoping I get the option for Stay Silent and power up my weapons. Doc with this. This is the level 2 heal bay, isn't it? I think this is the worst option here. FTL, dock with the station and investigate. And the merchant's request. Where is it? Where's dock with the... Where is it? This one? Yeah, I need med bay. Damn it! Well, alright. I guess I get to keep the drone parts. What ship would I choose to get the fastest run in FTL? Well, I don't speed run. But the 1 or 2 times I tried speed running, I think it was Zoltan A or Stealth B. Ignore. Good, we get a ship fight. Stealth B is the highest potential because Glaive Beam and finding an early pre-igniter I think is the fastest you could possibly get. But I think a lot of speedrunners use Zoltan A as the more consistent ship. I think. But again, I'm no speedrunner, so I don't really know all the ins and outs of speedrunning with FTL. Beautiful. Oh, we deleted that Zoltan. Get deleted. Zoltan A is speedrunner's choice now, if you recall. Okay. The world record, I think, is still... Oh, I have to take a 4-fuel deal. Is still on Stealth B, I think. Again, I'm sure there's a website that tracks that. I don't have the information for that. So that's it. Flaks are faster but less accurate. Seems like near equal in ranking but different use cases. Antipode, in general, I will almost always prefer Flak over Burst Laser 2. The few situations where Burst Laser 2 can win out a little bit is skinny room ships. So auto assaults and some of those random Mantis or Rebel ships that only have skinny rooms. But even then, first if they have 2 or 3 shields, I'd still often prefer a Flak to get through the shields with. If you head to speedrun.com, you can take a look at the top records. There you go. I think I take Rebel here to avoid Forced Abandoned. What do we think about NG versus Rebel? I'm fine with Slug. I'm not fine with Forced Abandoned. Stealth B with early pre-igniter in theory, but to get world record, you're probably looking at thousands of resets, yeah. Or if you're hollow, just speedrun every ship, okay. Do you think Rebel? 12 minutes, 19 seconds of world record? Yeah. It's that Stealth B run. If I've watched it, it's pretty insane. If it's that Stealth B run that I remember watching. It's been years ago that somebody did that. One Nebula jump does not get us any extra jumps. So, but do we go to it because Rebel Nebulas are that good? I don't know that Rebel Nebulas are... I mean, it could be manly search, I guess. So I'll go check it for manly search potential. It's not. Because that would be half power. But it is a ship fight, at least. So, like here, I am going to swap 1 Flak for a Burst Laser 2. For the accuracy. And I'm going to hack piloting and shoot weapons. This is one of those niche situations where I'd rather have the double Burst Laser 2. They're quite comparable though in power. The Burst Laser and the Flak 1. Burst Laser 2s and Flak 1s. They're both super S tier. We've had many debates on this channel about which is better. But that's like saying which is better. Being rich in gold or rich in cold hard cash. Gold is probably better, but they'll both buy you whatever you want, you know? 5 months ago that they did the 12-minute one. Really? Okay, well maybe somebody broke the record that I had watched many, many years ago, which was... Maybe it was like a 15-minute run and somebody's gotten better than that or something. Being able to hit small weapons rooms is a pretty big difference. Yes, but that has a lot less value on the boss fight. So again, to me, it's situationally better. Whereas Flak being all hitting at the same time, being 2 seconds faster, is situationally way better than the accuracy of Burst Laser 2. But I think there's situations where both are way better than the other. But, I don't know. Depends on the ship you're fighting. What's the downside of Burst Laser 2? The cost, it's 15 scrap more, so it can be harder to get online, especially in hard mode where scrap is more rare, and it's slightly slower charge time. Those are the downsides. Cost and charge time. Burst lasers can start fires. That's another bonus to that. Should have done this earlier. I'm a little late here. Good, not punished. Taking down flagship artillery seems pretty impotent. And you mean important. True. True. Have you... my counterplay to that is, have you ever had 4 hacks all shooting at shields with a shield hack? It's pretty amazing the crew kills you can get with that build. Again, you all can prefer Burst Laser 2, because, like, I know all of the bonuses that it has. Accuracy and fire is really good, but I still love my charge time and ease of purchasing and upgrading and lower rarity, or lower rarity. More easier to find at a store, Flak 1s, over these things you all are talking about Burst Laser 2s. I guess the other downside to Burst Laser 2 would be the rarity. That would be the other downside to it. It is more rare to find in stores than Flaks. There's another run 8 years ago that is 21 seconds slower. So it took 8 years to take 21 seconds off that speed run. That's probably the one, yeah. Holy double missiles, Batman. Okay. Does this... Wow. Okay, I guess we cloaked the entire volley.
Wow, big surprise. He dodged just enough for me to do 0 fucking damage.
Okay. Damn it.
Wow, big surprise.
Okay, good dodge,
he dodged
though.
Just enough for me to do 0 fucking damage.
Level 3 cloaking this is, I can tell from the amount of time.
You should have 0 goddamn dodge
Okay.
on this ship.
Alright, you should be dead also. You should also be dead, as well as have 0 dodges. Good. Okay, good fight. Burst Laser 3 doesn't start fires, though. Yeah, another reason why it's way worse than Burst Laser 2. You don't see the rarity as a downside. It means you don't get to play with it as much. You don't see not being able to find it as a downside? Okay. I find that to be a pretty big downside, but you know, to each their own. If we include rarity as a factor, Flak 1 is a lot better. On average, you will find 2.5 times as many Flak 1s than Burst Laser 2s. And I find that to be a pretty darn big deal, to be honest. But, you know, everybody has their own factors that they value. Okay, so... Okay, good. We need a Vulcan run. We have probably... I don't think we've had a single Vulcan run in our hard mode no-pause streaks. Unless we had one way back when that I'm not remembering. It's like saying the weapon pre-igniter isn't as good because it's rare. It's a shame, but it's not a demerit to the augment. Do I agree with that statement? I don't think the problem with weapon pre-igniter is rarity. I think the problem with it is its cost. So I don't equate those things. So I'm going to probably disagree with that statement too. Let's see. 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, that's just isolated. So is that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't make it worse or better, just more rare. Well, and that's I guess you're agreeing with Professor Leskinen. To me, if you never find something, and it means it's not, if something is, if you can never find something, it's never useful. If you can always find something, it's more useful. I feel like rarity is actually a stat to consider when talking about something that is, as in my opinion, as close in power as Flak 1 and Burst Laser 2 is. I want to give myself the option to go to a store if there's one there. I really don't need to go any more stores. I just need scrap to get all my crap online. I do have a defense drone to sell. In a game that's as random as FTL, I think rarity is something that's worth factoring in when talking about the power of something. Why does something be more rare make it worse when you find it? It doesn't make it worse when you find it. It makes it worse because you have a harder time finding it. Because if you can't find something, it has no use to you. Or has no value. Oxygen for 20. Saves me 5 scrap. If I have a slug sector coming up that's worth, take it. You prefer to rank things in terms of if I see it, should I use it? You can see rarity as a tiebreaker between two very similar weapons, but should be low down on the list of factors. The advanced flak is the worst weapon in the game. So is mini beam. And that heavy crystal weapon, that is, yes, every weapon you can't buy is the worst weapon in the game. Clearly. Clearly, that's correct. No, in non-facetious mode. It's why, it's, type exclamation point weapon. I'm gonna actually do it right now. Weapons. If you take a look at my tier list, I put every weapon that you can't buy lower than normal. Although, it's a little awkward because I still have Advanced Flak as, like, second best weapon ever. I almost feel like you need to leave weapons you can't buy off the tier list. I don't know, that's a difference between usefulness and is it good. Arguably, if it is more useful. Oh man, these are hard sentences for me to read while trying to keep up with chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You love burst mark 2s, but flaks you can more reliably go multiple runs without seeing a burst mark 2. Yeah. I like weapons that will more often keep my run alive because I can find them. I mean, maybe I'm just biased towards flak because I get them for free more often. I don't know. Jesus. Okay. But I don't know. I've had so many runs where flak is just the reason I win the run that I value it very highly. Stat-wise, Burst Laser 2 is probably better. I still like Flak 1 better because of the many reasons I've said. Nothing but... What are those? Are those whales? Dolphin nerds here. Okay. That's a good dolphin chemist emote. I like it. Alright, so 1, 2... And if I see a store there, I skip it. 3, 4... Alright, let me get... Power... Man, I could just get my what? You know what? Screw it. Double Flak 1, double Burst Laser 2. What's the argument again? They're all amazing. Let's just get all those online. No defenses and all offense. Flak is more likely to carry / saber on the Burst 2. That's different from deciding which you will buy in a store that has both. True, true. Is that the question that we're asking? Are we asking what are we buying at a store, or are we asking which is better? So I feel like it's the discussion we're having is answering different questions. How come Halberd Beam is top of the tier list? Yeah, I honestly might want to change that eventually. When I made the list, the #1 deciding... talking about power of weapons in FTL is so hard. Talking about how good something is so hard unless you're talking about hacking, because everything in FTL is situational. Yes, we have a new personal best, Ergo. Everything you could argue, almost everything, you could argue is better in one situation compared to something else in a different situation. So the reason that Halberd Beam is the top of my tier list is if you look at DPS. Look at the category that says DPS. Halberd Beam has the highest DPS of a weapon that's not a chain Vulcan at full charge, or hull beam hitting all empty rooms, or glaive beam firing. So I put it at the top of my tier list because of speed, ease of getting online, and DPS. And it has the highest DPS of the weapons that feel like you don't have to wait forever to do something. So, yes, my weapons are insane. I have nothing to complain about on this run. That is why Halberd is at the top of my tier list. DPS and those other things. What's my personal worst weapon? Well, anything that can't do hull damage is usually pretty worthless. My tier list, I put everything down a tier that couldn't do hull damage. So all ions, things like repair bombs and heal bombs. As far as weapons that should be able to actually do damage to the enemy, probably the bottom of my tier list would be heavy ion, because all it does is take out shields, and it's really bad at doing that. But things like heal bombs or repair bombs are probably universally the worst weapons in the game. But, you know, hard to say. Okay. Just saving drone parts. 2 fuel? Meh. You think of it like I see Halberd and a flak and 1 in a shop, what makes me happier, and it's always flak 1. Agreed. And even though I put Halberd above flak 1 on my tier list, it doesn't necessarily mean that I will always buy a Halberd and not always buy a flak. But again, it's situational, man. It's so situational. Hull beam is cheaper to power and get online and fires faster while still doing loads of damage. Yes, Jackie Jacks. However, to get that damage, you have to not hit system rooms, which means you're leaving missiles or shields or piloting or drones, ... online. So, if you're trying to kill a ship as quickly as possible, yeah, hull beam probably very slightly better, depending on the enemy's layout, because there are ships in the game that you can't hit any systemless rooms. So again, this argument is kind of moot because it's situational. And almost all of what we're talking about here is situational. It's what makes FTL a great game, and also makes it hard to say anything is the end-all, be-all, best thing you should always do. Think you can make a separate tier list, honestly, one for in situation where you just get the weapon for free with max power. Might not be useful, though. I mean, you could make 20 different tier lists for every single thing in the game. Again, except for power level of hacking, because it will always win. So it's... if I wanted to make nothing but tier lists for FTL, I could spend days in doing that. You don't even know how you'd make a tier list, Mike? Part of you would want to rank Ion Blast higher than Halberd because it's usually better to find early. Yeah, like an Ion Blast Mark 1? Yeah. You'd need to make like 12 different tier lists. One for viability in easy mode, in normal difficulty, in hard mode, in no pause, and with pause. In early game, in late game, in boss fight, in non-boss fight. You know, you could make a tier list for like every situation. Tier list for every store in the game, that's right. And that's why when I made my tier list, I tried to be very clear in the metrics that I was using to value everything. And the metrics were DPS, and specifically DPS in a boss fight. So that's what a lot of my metric was for that tier list. But we learned that is the game is very hard, and you have to make tough decisions depending on the situation. Exactly. And we have free intruders on board. That guy just take 15 missiles and give you an explosive replicator? Yes, he did. Is Oprah in here? You got a tier list. You got a tier list. What about our tier list for tier lists? Tier list for giant alien spiders. All right, where are you boarding me? Up in this part of the ship. Okay. Okay. Venting humans. I have a tier list for venting humans. The tier list is venting humans is the best, and not venting humans is the worst. Tier list over. If you find Flak 1 and Halberd in a store, what do you buy? There's one answer if it's the first store, another answer if it's late and you already have 2 Flaks. Yeah, exactly. That's the difficulty when discussing things like, but I think Burst Laser 2 is better. Well, yeah, but in what situation? Against what ship? In what part of the run? You know, how much scrap do you have? What other weapons do you have online? So, hearing somebody adamantly say, I think Burst Laser 2 is better, or I think Flak 1 is better, I just kind of go, let's make this face. Okay, alright. Okay. A trade like that would have saved your last Rock A run. What's that? A trade for what? The 15 missiles for an explosive replicator? Yeah. Halberd is only useful with other weapons or hacking. Flaks are good on their own. Well, and see, as much as I love Flaks, I don't know that I would even agree with that statement. There's a pre-igniter. Because there are times when if you have only Flaks, depending on the enemy, you might wish you didn't have only Flaks. So I want to keep these emergency respirators. And do I want a pre-igniter? I think I do want a pre-igniter. To be honest, you're not sure. There's a lot of scenarios you convincingly rather have Flak instead of Burst Laser 2, whereas there's some scenarios where Burst Laser 2 hits where Flak doesn't as much. All right. All right. I'm going to give you that look. All right. All right. How many jumps do we have? Oh, man, if that connected, this would be a great dive sector. But I can think of many situations where I'd much rather have Flak than Burst Laser 2. Many, many, many situations. Many, many, many situations. Let's see here. Long-range scanner sure would have been nice if I could have gotten those earlier. Do I care about another store? All I care about is scrap, although I might need a store just for fuel. Did I just come out of the store without buying all the fuel? I think I bought... I might have. Holy crap, this setup now is the wet dream of all Zoltan C runs. Yeah. Pretty insane now, that's for sure. Well, it's a good thing we have the wet dream setup because apparently I'm not finding any more ship fights the rest of this run and I'm losing all of my jumps. I did buy the fuel. There was only 3. Okay, I thought I did, but, you know, having this discussion about difficulty of making hard and fast statements about FTLs making me forget what I just did 2 seconds ago. Your Dream Zoltan C run is more like multiple charge ions. Really? I'm going to assume that includes a drone recovery arm. You don't run out of your beam drones. I don't even get 5 if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 because that's a dive and then that's a dive. Ugh. I think I have to beeline it for the exit, man. What a terrible Sector 7. Holy crap. If I don't get a bunch of scrap or fuel or something from up here, this is going to be like a sub-100 scrap Sector 7, I think. Because I just need power and shields now. I mean, we're strong. Maybe I shouldn't have bought that. Pre-igniter now, because I'm worried about diving now. Okay, you know what? I'm taking this bribe. I don't want to, but I'm taking it literally because I've run out of fuel if I don't, potentially. So I need a really good Sector 8 to get enough power and shields to make this ship, even with this build, not feel scary for the boss fight. Okay, no weapons. We're good. Maybe a heavy laser or pike beam or something then. Okay. No, but when I say there are many situations when I would prefer a flak over burst laser 2, I'm not just memeing. Flak works better in tandem with beams because it hits all at the same time. Because it's cheaper if you find it at an earlier store, it can be easier to get online if you see at a store than a burst laser 2. 15 scrap, more expensive, might not seem like much, but there are many situations where early game where having a flak one, you can get on 2 or 3 jumps earlier because of your low scrap gains. So that's just two off the top of my head where I'd rather have a flak over burst laser 2. Yeah, cost can be hugely relevant at the beginning of a run. They're much better with heavy laser ones. I don't know about much better, but they are better. They're better with basically any weapon that needs to get through shields. So heavy lasers, hull lasers, beam weapons. Those are the big ones, I think. Because all of the projectiles hitting at the same time can be a pretty big deal for your heavy lasers to actually start fires in a shield room or in a weapons room or something. Bio beams and fire beams, there you go. Maybe not fire bombs, but fire beams. All right. The end of this sector made this a lot less bad. Less bad? I feel like that's not very good English, but less bad. Guess you're also not taking into account no pause. The flackening at the same time isn't as relevant when you can time things perfectly. I guess that's true, but even if you can pause, there are times when things like asteroids hitting in the middle of your flak's travel time that a halberd beam or fire beam won't do what you expected it to do because of factors that you didn't take into account when you fired your weapon. So all flaxing at the same time can sometimes have more value than some people realize. It's probably not the biggest detail, but the 2 sec lower charge time doesn't seem like much, but it can help a lot. Yeah, especially with certain other weapon synergies. You're back after long absence. Massive headache and upset stomach suddenly struck you down. Yikes, RPG. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, my friend. Like right there, we got, I think, all 6 of our burst laser 2s through because our flaks hit at the same time. Now, if I had 4 burst laser 2s, would that be an issue? Maybe not. But the flaks hitting at the same time does make them better shield bursters than burst lasers are. Is Julian burst on vacation? The answer, burst laser 2 versus flak 1 is obviously chain laser. I sold a chain laser, so Julian Verse is probably boycotting the stream or something because I did such a horrible, horrible thing. You're slowly recovering. You see your Zoltan self was faring much better. You are alive, which is more than can be said. The Zoltan crew from our last run. Last attempt at this ship. Nice. Woo! Get deleted, human. Julian versus Cranky, that's right. We sold a chain laser. How could we do such a thing? I love it when they dodge all that with nobody on piloting. It's my favorite. Oh, come on, man. Let's get some hits. Jesus! Well, I'm not crew killing if they dodge literally every shot. I'm pretty sure I'm not crew killing anyway here with how much hull damage we've done, yeah. Oh well. Just arrived from work, how's it going? It's going well, Javier. This is our first attempt at Zoltan C. So the fact that we're looking pretty strong to win our first attempt at Zoltan C after losing our last one makes me feel like I might be able to more consistently win with this ship if I just don't do slight misplays or get as bad RNG as we had on our last run. A store to sell nothing. Let's not do that. Because all I need is a little bit more power so I have my defense drone on and some value points and I'll be feeling pretty good here. Dream weapons, apparently all we need for Zoltan C run, that's right. Current poll for what will Rand's next random ship be, alright. Okay, I'm gonna hack shields here. God damn it. Alright, screw it. Okay. Triple defense drones, man.
Fucking dodges, man.
Why can't I get a hacking drone through triple defense drones and 4 shields? I don't know. Being given enough scrap to buy power also helped Zoltan C. Yes. Although I still don't know that this run has been like insanely good for scrap gains, because our Sector 7 was pretty darn dry for scrap. So we'll see at the end of the run how we did. We got a lot of free stuff though. A lot of free stuff to sell gave us a lot of scrap, that's for sure. The last run was just bad luck. You just saw it on Twitch, yeah. Or you saw it on Twitch, yeah. Why was I toggling hacking like that? Trey, there's a strategy where you can bypass defense drones with your hacking if you depowered it at the right time. A little difficult to do on no pause sometimes. But basically when you depower hacking, it stops in midair. And if a defense drone has shot at it, it leads the shot. So if it's coming, here's a defense drone shot, here's hacking drone. Coming in, you depower, it stops, shot misses, you repower it, and you go by. It's how you get past defense drones when you don't have, whatchamacallit, defense scrambler. Weapon loadout in Zoltan C is Giovanni Giorgio meme material. I do not know what that means. Okay. Well, that's level 3 cloaking, I think. I'll let that hit because that firebomb gets blocked. Yeah. I think with the follow, Tsar Flaps, what a name. Alright, we gotta wait for the cloak. Actually, I probably didn't need to wait for the cloak because I had pre-igniter. Oh well. I'm waiting for the cloak now. Casey firebombs over here. Some people find it cheaty, and I think Britnoth won't use that strategy. Which is strange to me that you've gotten a hard on no pause streak without using hacking bypass trick. Alright, one more power to have the defense drone online, and this is the only value point I get. Or do I get more value points over the power for defense drone to be online? I think I want the power. I think the cloaking value point's the only one I really feel like I need it. We have one repair station, which should let me get one more drone, one more value point. Not using bypass definitely makes the game harder, but probably not as much as people tend to think. Really? Is that because defense drones are rarer than some people consider? I don't know, man. Not being able to hack phase 2 with the boss, or it just forces you to find defense scrambler, I don't know. I feel like that would make it a lot harder. Alright, let's not go to the repair, even though I want to guarantee I grab it, but it could give us some repairs after phase 1 if phase 1 goes poorly. Alright, delayed hack could cause some issues. I think Hollow did a whole no hacking cycle. He didn't use hacking at all? Well, Hollow's the best in the world, so I don't know if that's an accurate gauge of viability if Hollow did it.
How did you
Wow,
dodge
big surprise.
everything?
He dodged just enough for me to do 0 fucking damage.
Okay, shield hack. Does kind of suck. Saying Hollow did it, I feel like is not an accurate gauge of how viable a strategy is. Honestly. You love the voice lines? Thanks. That is all thanks to... Oh, am I not getting any crew kills here? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Screw you. I don't know if they were low enough to kill, but I just got screwed out of crew kills by ridiculous dodges, man. Got robbed of crew kills. This is going to be a rough phase 3. Okay, at least I can get this repair. I could follow him to have a store to go to. No. Hollow definitely did a no hacking challenge, but whether he was 28, no, you don't remember. Okay. Alright, I better get doors and piloting. Ah, Jesus. I also want Clone Bay upgrade. Ugh. Phase 3 is going to be an absolute nightmare. Hopefully I can get some crew kills phase 2. Check. At least we don't have cloaking to deal with. Boarding drone should get shot down a couple times, hopefully. Alright, I'm gonna shoot... I was gonna say everything in the shields. I am. Because I need to get some fires. Crew kills here. Okay, there's some fires.
FTL, I don't know.
Ooh, that cloak is early. Cloak is early. Okay, kill him now then. He's not dead. Okay. Crew kills are there. Now it's how punished do we get by the drone phase? Actually not punished at all. Holy crap. Praise RNGesus for the dodges on the drone phase, and we got a bunch of crew kills. Alright, that was great. For example, here, without the bypass, you can use a flak to distract the defense drone. Okay, I guess you learn how to use flaks as intended to distract drones is the thing there. Okay, that makes sense. Not enough for doors. Alright, if my door guy gets mind controlled. Ugh. Okay, Alright, how are we gonna deal with this? Leave those guys there. Only one border left, you think? You bought a missile weapon specifically for phase 2 before to get hacking through? Interesting. Okay. We do have clone base, so we can kill whoever gets mind controlled. Still, this is a little sketchy. Okay. Alright, so we're following him. We have a store to run away to potentially. To sell nothing. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this so our pilot will not be on piloting if he gets mind controlled. Well, and also be... Okay, it's delayed by Zoltan Shield. I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. No, god damn it. I didn't tell you both of you to move. You. We're already through. Beautiful. These weapons are effing insane. Effing insane weapons. Perfect timing on that.
Fuck this.
We can vent you. And no missiles. We're good. We are good. That should be no problem, GG here. Missiles down. GG cookie time, Zoltan C. We got our revenge. Only took one run. So, honestly, not bad. Not bad. We had a little bit of rage at the beginning of this run when we had some rough early fights. Big surprise, because this ship is terrible early. But not bad. Let's have a cookie to celebrate our revenge here. What will Rand's next ship be? It's 50-50 on gun and between gun and boarding ship. All right, great. FTL, couldn't this have been our previous Zoltan C run? I know, right? Let's check the score. 50-20. That is a very low ship defeated for a number of beacons explored, I feel like. How much free stuff did we get that run? Oops, I forgot to close that. Wow. 325 scrap worth of free stuff. We demand Fed C. Well, tell R and Jesus, because I have no control. Just the power of free stuff then, yeah. 35 ships defeated. Like 10 times the amount of ships defeated in free scrap. That's not really good math. I don't know, but that was a lot of free stuff. Yeah, the Sector 7 brought the ships defeated down for sure. But all right, my friends. Well, new streak is alive. We got my streak killer out of the way. Let's hope we get like Stealth B or Fed C or one of the bad ships coming up next. But I'm the Sam Show, choose your restroom. You all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. When we come back, we will do another random ship and see if we can make this streak get off its, you know, lazy arse and get going. See y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.